Turn this on to do not disturb. Hang on. Here we go. Hey, how's everybody doing? Let me just get sorted here. Sorry I'm late. Just because I live in Quebec doesn't mean I want my ads in French. Hey, everybody. How's it going? I am 59 at 5:15 a.m. this morning. I turned 59 years old. And I'm a grandmother. I'm just happier. I've had such a great day. I have done nothing. Well, that's not technically true. I said to Howie, I'm not cooking. I'm not cooking. And he said, okay, so what do you want? I said, I said we can have meatloaf, or we can have what we had last night, which is, I've already put one. I don't want to repeat it. I'm doing one chicken mini meals, and I put one meal in the freezer, and I don't want to have it because we just had it last night. And so I said, I'm going to throw one of the frozen lasagnas in the oven. He said, okay. And I said, I don't want cake. Pick up some really good pint of really good vanilla ice cream. And we'll have it with peaches. And he said, oh, that sounds good. Okay. So then I couldn't get chocolate cake out of my head. So I threw together a rich dark, just small 9x9 pan chocolate cake. Don't ask for measurements. It's not a video. And I just threw a bunch of white chocolate chips in on top and baked it. And now I'm sorry I'm late because I went to make my tea, and then I realized I had to turn on the outside lights because it's getting dark and Howie will be home soon. I had to put the lasagna in the oven, and then I looked at it and thought it looked kind of lackluster, so I added some more mozzarella cheese. And then I had to clean up my mess from making my cake. Oh, good news. Good news. I got sent a dehydrator to review. No, I can't give one away. And even if I could give this one away, I wouldn't be able to afford the shipping. The thing weighs like 25 pounds. It's stainless steel. So I'm going to be doing a review on our half-acre homestead. What's today? Tuesday? Maybe Friday, maybe Monday. On this dehydrator, it's called a London Sunshine. And there's going to be coupon codes. But I'm going to do a review. I'm going to make liver dog treats. I just haven't decided whether I'm going to do them raw and dehydrate, or if I'm going to roast it and then slice it, then dehydrate it. I just think if it's roasted, it's not as healthy. You know what I mean? So am I missing chat? That's because I'm on top chat, not live chat. How's everybody doing? Hey, Stephanie. Thank you. You had a health scare 2 days before Christmas and just starting to feel somewhat better. What's going on? What happened, darling? Hey, in a pickle. Karina Corey Colson Engel. Susan Fain. Hi, Seashell. Dallas. Dallas Red Candy Ass. I mean, Candy Lass. I couldn't help myself, Dallas. KB Canner. Hey, Karen. Desert Lady, thank you very much. Susan Fain, Dima Beth in a pickle, Teresa Parmelo, Teflon One, Andrew, hey, thank you, Missouri Bell, and Sylvester, Lacey Black, Linda Bopp, hey, darling, Simply Jessica, and the list goes on. Gracie Lee, Alan Fulton, Deborah Schleip, right? Schlepp. Monica Muradanes, and wow, Simply Jessica, Dylan, Denoof, I thought I saw Freedom Sassy somewhere, and Jenny Bruno, Sherry Leach. Wow, there's a lot of people here. How's it going, everybody? Let me just roll this on up and pop my chat out. So I just decided that I wasn't doing anything today. So I made sure my dishes were done and everything. I didn't want to wake up to any dirty dishes. And when I got up, I did the breakfast dishes. And hey, Grampy Campy had to go, but want to let you know. Oh, thank you. I'm happy to see you guys too. I am having a great day. I'm having a great day. I'm just doing nothing. And I had, thank you, Kathy. Do you want a card, darling? Because I'm just starting to shuffle. I have not pulled them yet. I'm just getting them unwrapped, and then we'll smudge them. And then if you would like a card, let me know. Thank you very much. Hey, Barefoot Chickens, Lady J, LB, thinking about what to make for dinner. Well, I would come to your house if you were making mugu gai, whatever that is. It sounds Chinese. I'd be coming to your place for that. Your chocolate cake will still be good with peaches. No. See, we're not. Remember when Angie came and she made that decadent chocolate cake with the frosting? We were eating that. I gained 10 pounds when Angie was here. And I'm now just starting to lose my Christmas fat because I gained 10 pounds over Christmas just baking. Thank you, Sampo's mom. It's been a while. Oh, how are you? Hey, Holly Clements. So I got up today and said, you know what? Emerald, Sherry Leach. Oh my God. Okay. Seashell, are you keeping track of these people that need cards? Oh, thank you, Becky. All right, I've got 4 decks out here. And I'm going to do the smudge. All right, where's my lighter? And somebody said, you know, they understand why I go by the fan, behind the fan, but they got a child around that wants to know what I'm doing behind the fan. You tell that child I'm fixing my false teeth because they're falling out. It isn't a pretty sight, right? Smoke of the sacred white sage. Cleanse me of all negativity, ill intent. Give me clarity, honesty, and cleanse these cards and this chat from negativity, and may you lift our prayers and our hopes and our dreams up on your smoke to the Creator. Okay. All right. Let's I think it was Rebecca. If I'm wrong, please forgive me, but somebody sent me this beautiful smudge stick. Well, mine are, you know, this is huge. It's like, how's my driving, man? Oh, yeah. I mean no disrespect to the sage by doing that. It just looks like that. And ever since somebody said, you know, I can't help thinking of that every time I see that. Me too. Every time I see it, I just, you know. So I'm wearing peach colors because it's a cool day. And I'm wearing, this is a t-shirt. I only think I've ever worn it once, actually, come to think of it. All right. Whose card is first? It is, let me go back here. All right, Kathy Ponder, do you have a specific card you want or a question, or do you just want me to pick? Thank you, Linda. Thank you. You know, it's my hope for spring colors. You'll start seeing me wear, like I wear a lot of black in the wintertime, but you'll start seeing, okay, here it is. This is for Kathy Ponder. Whoa, holy crap. That one came flying out. The World. You got the World card. Now, I don't know what this means in the book, but what I'm getting is you have a lot of choices. You just got to broaden your scope. There are a lot of choices out there. You just got to go out and grab them. The world is your oyster. You just got to claim it. Take it and claim it. All right, Becky, you're getting a card anyway. Yeah, thank you, Seashell. Thank you, Ruth. Hey, Ma. How are ya? Peach and orange colors are my favorite. So is yellow well. I don't do yellow well. Everybody says I do, but I don't do yellow well. All right, this is for Becky. Holy smokes. My goodness. Come here. All right, Becky, are you planning a journey? And you got the goddess of the moon. Now, immediately, what comes to imagery in my mind, the imagery I'm getting, is when Howie and I went to Egypt, and I do believe it, the ship we were on that we cruised the Nile was called the Moon Goddess, and we had a blast. So I don't know if you're thinking of a trip to foreign parts of the world, but if you are, you're going to have a blast, Becky. You're going to have a blast. You're going on I think you're planning some kind of exotic vacation. My kid is trying to get me to take a trip with him. Well, there you go. Go. Have fun. Okay? And now who's next? Sherry Leach. This is for Sherry Leach. Wow. Now, I don't know what this symbolism means, and I'm not going to look it up in the book. But what I'm getting, Sherry Leach, is that you've done a lot of spiritual growth in the last year or so. A lot of spiritual growth. And you are more grounded and centered than you've ever been. And you just got to stay calm and carry on, because there's going to be people out there that don't like the fact that you're not easily ruffled anymore. So you just got to keep on being setting the example, leading by example. Okay. Wow, that's cool. Cool. No one showed me how to blow balloons. What? Hey, Wendy! John Sow. Today, my birthday, I'm sad crying now. Okay, I'm going to give you one. Let's see here. Do I still have... You're out of luck. I'm out of balloons. Oh, no. I don't have any balloons. I'm sorry. I thought I did. I don't have any balloons. But, Holy, thank you. Do you want me to choose the card, or do you do you have a specific question? Is there something you want to know something about, or do you just want me to pull a card and find out what's going on? I pick. Okay. Good is done. Oh, you know what? The Soul's Journey's calling Holly's name here. Soul's Journey. This is for Holly Clements. Maybe not. Whoa, there it is. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And yes, you do. You're very creative and you do nourish it. And I feel like sometimes it's been at the expense of other people's sneers. I'm getting a sneer. But you are very creative and you do embrace that. And don't ever let anybody tell you different. That it is important for you to understand that you need to be the best possible you. Because it's better to be perfectly imperfect than to be a carbon copy of somebody else. Okay? So yes, embrace your imagination. Keep going with that creative bent, whatever it is that you're going on. Okay? I hope that made sense to you. My oven catch on fire. Hi, Vicky. Now I get to clean it. Good job. I married the gas man. Ooh, I guess. I can't teach you how to blow balloons, John, if I don't have any balloons to blow. Okay? So and that's kind of getting annoying. So I'm not sure why you keep asking that. So, okay, good. Hey, thank you, Cheryl. And thank you for the tip, Holly, very much. What did I do for my birthday? Absolutely. Well, that's not true. I gave myself $30 and went online to play some slots. And I think I'm at about $150 right now. But because they give you bonus money, you have to really play through it before you can ever get any money back. But it's just for fun, right? And I had a nice shower and I slept in and snuggled my dog. I slept in and snuggled my dog. I had a nice shower. Hey, Wendy, I cannot give you a card, Wendy. You know the rules. You're my sister. I'm sorry, but thank you for the birthday present. I do appreciate it. If you haven't guessed, the big blue banner is my sister. All you have to do is look at her face to know that we are sisters. Look. Now look at her picture. So I decided I was going to pull something out. And I didn't make it a pantry pull meal because it's just a lasagna I made. You guys already saw the video. And I know you know already. And so I said, I asked Howie to bring home some good vanilla ice cream and we'll have that lasagna and we'll have ice cream and peaches for dessert. And I said, I don't feel like baking a cake. And he said, then don't bake a cake. Peaches and ice cream sounds great. And then I couldn't get chocolate cake out of my head. So I made a nice 9x9 rich chocolate cake with white chocolate chips scattered in the top. And Howie's bringing home good vanilla ice cream. And then we're going to watch TV. Thank you, Candy. Cards don't cost. If you tipping is, the best way to get your question answered. But I mean, I had somebody ask me the other day, do I do in-depth readings? And I said, yes, I committed to that. So if you ever want an in-depth reading, and what an in-depth reading is there's 3 ways. We can go on live together like this, but it's just you and me and you're in the chat and I will do a reading for you. Then it depends on how many cards you want, how many decks you want to pull from, whether you want wands, whether you want the pendulum, and whether you want to keep the video. Because once I do the reading live with you, I delete it after an hour. You get an hour to rewatch the video to take in what was said. And then it gets deleted. That's the way that kind of is playing out at the moment. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Hey, Natalie, how are you? Hey, Dallas, I'm glad you're here. How are you, sweetheart? My husband wanted a pineapple upside down cake for his birthday yesterday. Well, I've given myself permission to do whatever I want today. And I've done dishes, and I've had a shower, and I've baked a chocolate cake, and I've got supper in the oven. So thank you, Sandy. Which decks do you use? I use mostly Oracle cards. I don't use tarot. I used to do tarot years and years ago, and they were not comfortable for me. I mean, I was comfortable with them then, but when I tried to pick them up again, some 20 years later, they didn't feel comfortable. So I ordered Oracle decks, and I've been loving them. So I use all kinds of them. I got like what right here, right now, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 decks. 8 decks of cards. So it all depends on what wants to jump out at. See, I keep them all in this tin, in my tea tin, right? Like tea leaf reading. And I haven't done that in years. And whatever jumps into my hand when I reach over here and I'm laying out decks, that's what comes out. Miss Bev, a good movie to watch. The Art of Racing in the Rain. Kevin Costner is the dog's voice. No, I don't want to watch. No, I'm what I want to watch is Howie and I are watching right now. We're watching Jack Ryan. It's really good. I'm really enjoying it. Hey, Lynn, thank you, Anne. Yeah, I never use cards that don't like me. You're absolutely right, because they just you change over time, right? You change over time. And the last time I tried the tarot cards when we were doing this here, I pulled a death card for somebody, and I tucked it and would not touch those cards again. It's just like, phew. Now, death can mean a death of a relationship, a death of this, a death of that, but it still is. I don't like something that I don't like a deck where I may pull something that dark. It doesn't have to be dark. There's always a 50-50 possible split. But the truth is, it's an energy I just don't want to give. It's something I just don't want to give my energy to. Right? So, last season of Walking Dead, Bev, I'm rewatching from the start. I'm on season 7 now. I'm waiting another year. And because we started watching that, I think we went all the way to season 8. Where my buddy with the baseball bat, came in. And I don't know, I don't remember. Last episode I saw, Carl was still alive, and apparently he's dead now. So, oh, Danny boy, how's none of it? How's none of it, Danny boy? The pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and autumn's in the shadow. 'Tis you, must go and I must bide. Now, God help me if I can hit this note. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the hills are hushed and white with snow. I'm not going to make that note. And I'll be here in sunshine and in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love ya so. I got to brush up on that for my dad's birthday. Yeah, I sang it in the wrong key. I should have been a little bit lower of a key. I'm going to pull the fan out for a minute, because singing always knocks my false teeth loose. So I got to fix them. And it takes a minute, and it's not pretty to watch. And then sometimes I choke on my own saliva. Excuse me. No, couldn't turn into Freaky Tuesday, honey. We don't, I'm not allowed to play music on here. Or Aces, hey! But cooking, so won't be in chat. That's okay, sweetheart. Oh, Peggy, God love you. My voice is long gone. You should have heard my voice when I was like 17. I couldn't hit the high notes, but I was already smoking. So I was getting chronic laryngitis by the time I was in my late 30s or mid 30s. And it wasn't until I quit smoking that I could start to sing again. Because we'd have a bonfire or something and I would try to sing. And Aces, thank you, darling. Thank you, Amagus, and or Amagus. And thank you, Lori. Thank you, Kathleen. It wasn't until these last few years that I started singing around the house again that I realized that I got my voice back. It's just really hard when you're, fixing your teeth. Your birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear sweet Kathleen. Happy birthday to you. Mwah, and many more. Every 3 or 4 months, the movie channel shows up How the West Was Won. It's a 4 to 5 hour movie, and I love watching it every time. Really? My elderly dog needs to go for a walk. That's okay. I didn't even see you, Jackie. Have a good Have a good walk with your dog. And thank you for joining us. Hi, Candy. A wise Capricorn for sure. Well, the wisdom comes from years and years of banging my head against brick walls, Pretty soon you figure out how to go around. You know what I mean? So, almost missed the part. Now, I asked once before, Suzanne, are you related to Robert Goulet? Mindy, hey, how are you, darling? I know. I've turned them. I've got them on to match my shirt. See? Oh, well, wait a second. I can do this. There, but I kind of like that color. I just wish I could go from it. They are orange. It just doesn't look as orange. Hey, Jody, thank you. Not that you know of. Wow. Well, that would have been something. Thank you, Jody. Capricorns always say, I know. I do. I say it all the time. Right? But that comes from a lot from many years of when I'm rubbing my knee, by the way, if you see why I'm rocking my knee. I think we got some rain or something coming. I am having a wonderful day, Mindy Patriot Angel. I am having a lovely day. I've been playing on the slot machines. I made a chocolate cake, a dark chocolate cake, and I didn't video it. So it wasn't work. I didn't work today. I made a dark chocolate cake with white chocolate chips scattered in the top. And I've put a leftover frozen lasagna in the freezer, or from the freezer in the oven, and it looked kind of lackluster. So I put some mozzarella on top. Now he's bringing home ice cream, and we're going to watch TV or Netflix, or, I don't really watch TV. I don't do commercials, and I don't do the news. So it is yummy. Melinda Snow. Thank you, Isabella. How are you, darling? So yeah, this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day. Wow. This is the day that the Lord hath made. I have no idea where that came from. Probably Sunday school. We had Sunday school on Tuesday nights in Apsley when I was a kid. Thank you, Sue. Northern Nevada. Oh, I love. I hate elastics. I don't like balloons either, because when they break, they freak me out. Hey, Rena, thank you. Thank you. I'm all carded out, folks. So I'm just going to put these away for the moment. And hi, Joe. Hi. Going to take you out to eat, or is he going to make up? No, I got a frozen lasagna, homemade lasagna in the freezer, in the oven. I made a deep chocolate cake with white chocolate chips. He's bringing home ice cream. And on the 18th of this month, my husband is taking me to the National Arts Center to see some fancy guy conduct Beethoven's Fifth, and a solo violinist who's going to be doing Dvorak. So we're going out to a classical concert. I'm so excited. It's one type of music we've never heard live. And this coming Christmas, I know it's a long way to think, but we're gonna go and see the Nutcracker. And if Carmen ever comes to town, I want to see Carmen. And I would give up the Nutcracker if I could see Swan Lake. So those are the classics I want to do. So, but we're going to have a blast. I know we are. Had house cleaner yesterday. It was great to have that done. Hubby insisted I hire someone to help me. He's a good man for sure. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Just don't hire my son. Just kidding. He cleaned my fridge beautiful when it needed it, right? But he didn't do the freezer underneath. So I have to, when the next time he comes up, I'm going to say, hey, you owe me a freezer clean. You know what I mean? But it's nice. He vacuumed and mopped the floors and like the living room, bathroom, kitchen, dining room. And he cleaned out my cupboards and washed them down and reorganized them for me. God love my son. I appreciate him greatly. Yes, I paid him to. But you know, it doesn't mean I don't appreciate it, right? You're 59 on the 18th. Cool. You're almost on the cusp of Aquarius, eh? That's a dicey mix, man, being a Capricorn on the cusp of Aquarius. When the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, and peace will guide the planets, and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of... Yeah, I know, I'm medicated. Mine was January 6th. Oh, God, Cal, hey, how's things going in the boat department? Happy belated, Cal. I think I sang to you on your birthday, did I not? Like, I think it was a Thursday or a Sunday. Yeah, see, my knee isn't even hurting, but for some reason, it needs to be rubbed. So, and this is the knee that's been keeping me up at night. Howie brings home the ice cream. Go, how? I said, make sure it's the good stuff. He said, you mean French vanilla? And I said, yes. It's almost golden with flecks of, you can see the flecks of vanilla in it. I said, I don't care if you get a pint. I want good ice cream. Yours is on the 14th. Cool. How's it going, Katrina? So anyway, Howie's going to be home shortly, and I want to go check on dinner. And I know this was positive. Thank you. I'm getting towed out of a marina this week into a better one with more kelp to strip my boat out and rebuild. Good going. You were 67 on the 17th. Oh my goodness. Well, my grandbaby was born on the 21st. So my twins are on the 15th. Wow. Thank you, Joe. How's it going? Is Scott back in the hospital? Howie does not drink, darling. If Howie stopped for pints, he would know not to come home. Not judgment, just I don't deal with that shit. And just the same, if I drank, I wouldn't come home either. We are sober 25, we were sober 25 years in June. And one day at a time, thank God. And you really don't want to see me dancing naked in the driveway under a full moon with the snow falling around me. Okay? That's what might happen if I drink. So it's always better just to not bother, right? He's got COVID. Are you fucking kidding me? What on earth? Hang on a second. There we go. There we go. Let me just make sure. Why did you unhide him? Dancing in the driveway. Well, thank you, Rena. I'm not a granny. I'm a grandy. Because it made me feel grand. And I'm going to have to get off here shortly, too, because I want to go FaceTime with my baby. It was too fast to hit. There we go. Hey, Lazarick. Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. They said he probably got it from the hospital he stayed in last week. Hospitals, remember in the early 1900s? Well, we don't remember, but we've heard. In the early 1900s, people say, I'm going to have my baby in the hospital. So why would you have your baby in the hospital? You call the midwife in. You do it behind closed doors and nobody's business. People go to hospitals to die. It's becoming that way again. It's like we've come full circle in a century that hospitals are no longer safe places to go. I'm sorry, I won't go to a hospital. You have to drag me there. You'd have to be dragging me there. You know what I mean? So, Grandy Mama. Yeah, that's me. Sometimes the comments land in the wrong place and they can be taken out of context. Well, that's true. That's absolutely true. So listen, folks. I know it's a short live, but it was an unscheduled one because it's my day off. Normally Tuesday is the day, if I have time to myself, then I take it, right? If I found a way. So I'm going to say goodbye now with a prayer. And for all those who don't want to stay, there is no judgment, no harm, no foul, no worries. It's not for everybody. It is for everybody if they choose it, but I mean, we don't judge. It's not our place to judge. The only person you're allowed to judge is yourself, right? And that's the whole, before you pick a splinter out of somebody's eye, take the beam out of your own, the wooden beam out of your own. That's kind of like that, The only person you have a right to judge is you, right? Because you're the one who's got to look in the mirror every morning. All right. Thank you, Nita's Cooking Show. Hi, Michelle Barnhill. Did I see a Barbara? Barber Blogs. Hi, Donna Stafford. All right. So for all those who care to, please help me close with some spiritual nourishment. This is where you connect to your faith and your beliefs, and I connect to mine. And in between, we reach out our hands and our hearts, and we connect on all the commonalities. Love, light, that kind of thing. No rules, no rules, just, take what you want and leave the rest. So, let's take a nice deep breath. Oh, how cleansing. Hey, God, creator and source of all, how's it going? I got to say thank you, God. It's been so far, it's been the perfect birthday, and I'm great, and I'm grateful. I've been enjoying the many blessings of enjoying my time in my shower, and my kitchen's clean, and I'm baked a cake, and it's been wonderful, God. It's also been wonderful that all the friends that have shown up to wish me happy birthday. I greatly appreciate it. My cousin Angie FaceTimed me and sang happy birthday to me. And, but enough about me. Some people are, having a hard time out there. Joe's husband's back in the hospital with COVID. Other people's folks got COVID in their house. People's boats are in need of repair because of storms. There's people who are in financial binds, addiction, neglect, elderly, alone, afraid. God, we just lift those people up to you. We lift them up to you, to your focus, so that you can focus the light of your love down on these people and help them to continue to put one foot in front of the other and face whatever comes their way with your divine light and love in their heart and in their corner, really. So, God, I just want to say thank you for all my YouTube family and friends. I couldn't think of a better way to spend an hour this afternoon than with them. Thank you, God. I am forever grateful. Amen. Shalom. Namaste. Peace be with you. Merry meet, merry part. Blessed be, miigwech. Walk in the divine light of God's love, whatever language you use to talk to your faith or the source of your faith. Isn't love the greatest language of all? Right? All you need is love. Pretty sure Jesus said that first. I love you. Take care. God bless. And we'll see you guys on Thursday. Mwah! Love you. Oh, I almost forgot. I was given a dehydrator to preview. So that, I don't know if I told you guys that all already, but I was given a dehydrator to preview and coupon codes. So you can look forward to that near the end of the week or next week. Okay. And I'll be previewing a new dehydrator. Take care. God bless. Love you guys. That will be on our half acre homestead, by the way.